Welcome back for today's college football pick video play for December 28, 2018. In this one, talking about this matchup here between Iowa State and Washington State. Going to give our lean on where we see the better value against the spread. Washington State coming into this one as a little bit less than field goal favorites, giving 2.5 points. This should be an interesting matchup between the Big 12 and the Pac-12. Iowa State at 8-4 overall. Washington State at 10-2. But with Washington State in particular, they had the better overall regular season in comparison to Iowa State, but motivation could be on the lower end for the Cougars coming into this matchup, given the fact that in their last outing, coming into their most important game of the year, Washington State fell flat at home to rival Washington, losing that one by a final of 15-28, and as a result, they weren't able to go on and win the North Division in the Pac-12, so they didn't get to play in the championship title game for the Pac-12, and really, arguably throughout the course of the regular season, you could make an argument that the Cougars were either the first or second best team within the league, but because they didn't go on to the Pac-12 title game, they get a reduced bowl matchup going against an opponent that has 4 losses, so not necessarily the most exciting matchup here for Washington State, and that might have a negative impact on their effort level. Now, the Cougars, in terms of their numbers on the year, very impressive, an offensive-oriented team through the air, 380 yards per contest, compared to just 81 yards per game on the ground. They're scoring 38 points per contest while giving up about 23. And Washington State, going into that final matchup against their rival, the Huskies, they were at 10-1 overall, with their only loss throughout the rest of the regular season campaign coming by a field goal at USC. So it was a really solid year overall for the Cougars before coming up short in that final outing. It had to be pretty devastating to lose that one, and now a month later trying to get up for this one against a 4-loss opponent. I'm not sure we're going to get the greatest effort here from the Cougars, but perhaps they'll surprise me. Iowa State, their opponent today, actually played some pretty solid football throughout the second half of the regular season, winning 7 out of their last 8 games, with their only loss during the stretch coming at Texas. This was running through Big 12 play. Now, closing out the regular season, Iowa State not all that impressive, beating an FCS opponent, Drake, by just a field goal. Perhaps they were overlooking that matchup and taking it for granted, which could very well be the case, especially since the Cyclones were already bowl eligible at that point. In terms of their numbers, actually pretty similar in comparison to the Cougars. So Iowa State, they averaged about 39 points per game. Pretty balanced offensive attack, putting up over 230 yards through the air and about 120 yards on the ground per contest. And then also just a little bit better than the Cougars defensively, giving up about 22.5 points per game. So the numbers would say this is likely to be a very competitive matchup, and with a situation where it could really go either way, and perhaps you'd have a bit more motivation on Iowa State's side, we feel like getting the Cyclones with those 2.5 points is going to be the better value bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. You can check out all of our picks again for today over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for our next video.